The motherfucking boss lady. The motherfucking boss lady. Hello, everybody. It's your girl, the boss lady. And we're tuned in with Boss Talk with the Boss Lady of Memphis. I have a special guest tonight from CD Broadcasting, the CEO, Charles Davis, that will be joining us later on this live. So right now, y'all are talking to me. I'm coming to you live and in true effect. It's your girl, the one and only Boss Lady. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? I know you guys have been missing me. I know I haven't been doing my shows. I know I've been just slacking, but it's back to the basics. So first, I want to start off by saying shout out to all the artists that just came out tonight. I just left an event. And when I tell you that event was so nice, a Christmas event, the holiday special, it was really nice. And it's still going on, as a matter of fact, until 8 o'clock at the Timeless Event Center right off of Winchester and Kirby with Derek Dean. So if you don't know where it's at, look on Derek Dean page and you can find out what's going on. But it's a live Christmas concert. It was real nice. There's a lot of vendors in there. I got a lot of cool stuff from these vendors. And ladies, I can't wait to put y'all on my show for Working Woman Wednesday. Yes, that part. But anyway, moving right along. How everybody been doing? Did y'all miss me? I miss me too. And I'm with me every day, but I still miss me. Anyway, so let me get to the business. Let me keep it cute. My guest is here. Let me add him. There he go. Let me add him to the live. What's up, Charles? How you doing? Charles. He's having technical difficulties right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about what's going on. So as y'all know, it's a lot going on in the city of Memphis. Next week, mark your calendars. Get out your paper and pen because I need y'all to mark down what's going on next week. Starting December the 14th. December the 14th, we're going to have the birthday award dinner show with Charles Davis. Some kind of way something is going on with his phone. I don't know what it is, but he's doing an award show, which I am nominated as one of the promoters of the year award. So I need y'all to come get some of these tickets. They $20 now. They'll be $30 at the door. So come get your tickets. Boss Lady got them live, full in effect. So y'all need to get y'all tickets. Next thing, December the 16th. Two shows. Mark your calendars. 2 shows. The first show will be the video shoot for Stump That Hoe with none other than Gangsta Twin and Big Hunter. Then that night, it will be a listening party for Jay Glizzy. He will be at the listening party. He'll be having this listening party at 1258 East Macklemore. And for the video shoot, you have to inbox Michelle Harris, Michelle Brewski, or myself to find out the locations and the time for that video shoot. Moving right along, Saturday, we'll be having Rika G's video shoot for I Go Hard. Yes, that song has been doing some numbers. And you guys, when I tell you that I Go Hard song, it's going to be a song for everybody in their everyday life. Man, y'all got to just go tune in. Y'all got to look at them. Go to Facebook, go to YouTube. They're on YouTube and check them out. That song, we're going to do the video shoot for that song. And then later on tonight, we will be in West Memphis, Arkansas, doing the Johnny Croon Fest 10. And I will be hosting your girl, the Boss Lady of Memphis. So you know I'm about to put my team down over there. And we're about to turn it up, okay? Then, what else we got? I don't know what else we got going on. But I know on the 17th as well, I will be doing my first live interview, sit down with DJ Storm from Power 99 The Mix. Yes, I am back at Power 99 The Mix, you guys. And December 17th, we will be going live. And I will be having my final sit down with DJ Storm to see why I got fired. But it was just a little misunderstanding. So I forgave him and I'm back. So, it's going to be good. Y'all just got to tune in because y'all know me. I'm extra. I'm extra. I am extra, but I'm be like extra, but I am extra. I guess I'm extra. Okay, he got my guest. Let's see, can he get on the camera this time? Okay, child, we finally got you. We finally got you. Look at God. What are you doing in the name of Jesus? What's up, Mr. Charles Davis?
And another beautiful day. Another beautiful day. I love live because you never know what can happen in technicals. We had a good single going. We had to switch which router we were using, but now we have a good single going, so we should be good to go.
Yes, you are. You very good to go. Take your phone and turn it sideways. Bam. There you go. There you go. Yes, there we go. Now we got Charles Davis, you guys, from CD Broadcasting. Let these people know what you do. Let these people know what you got coming up. Like what you got going on, Mr. Charles.
And so much going on good in the hood. I'm looking forward to our big event on Wednesday, December the 14th. That'll be at the Avenue downtown from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. We're going to have different rap artists, R&B groups. We're also going to have live comedic shows from the comedy joints, such as LaToya Polk. We're also going to have Josh Showtime, hosting it by Eddie Ray and Aisha Taylor, Ronisha Joyride in the City coming out. KG, of course, one of our nominees for Promoter of the Year. If you don't know, like I know, there's going to be plenty of food there. We now have added an additional caterer. We have 4 Black-owned businesses catering the event, everything from Taste of Peace to Fabulous Flavors and Friends, Vegan Goddess, as well as Starlight Catering. So we're going to have all kinds of food. We're going to have comedy. We're going to make sure those awards are given out for the best dress, the best promoter, the best advocate, the best DJ, and the best comedians. So we're going to have a lot of fun on my birthday. Everyone able to come out will be happy. Those who are able to join in on the live stream will also get a great show. So I'm looking forward to that event going. I'll tell you, this is our first award show, but we've been broadcasting since 2017. And all these years, I found out that we're in everything. So this is our first award show. We will be doing this annually, and we're going to keep it going consistent. It'll be on my birthday weekend is what we better do for future, because there's so many people who are like, man, I could have made it on Friday. Man, come on, man, you don't want to change? I said, you got to be kidding. I said, it's my birthday anyway, so we're going to do it on Wednesday this year, but we're going to make sure to get it more available for those people to come out, because we had so many people want to come out, just as many, if not more, than are there. But I'm glad that we're also live streaming it so that people can join in and watch it live from Facebook if they're unable to attend. I didn't do a GoFundMe. I want everyone to be happy for my birthday. I will be taking gifts, It's my birthday. But other than that, we're making sure everybody is getting something for my birthday on my birthday, December 14th at the Avenue downtown. Here at CD Broadcasting, if you're not familiar with me, CD Broadcasting is Charles Davis talking about those things we need to know. We've been in exposure for all kinds of Black-owned restaurants, artists, for industries and events, everything going on. We've been talking about it for years. This year, I can say we did reach out to 50 different businesses that got put on our platform. We also did the African Americans networking event, completed 1 year of doing that from July 10th of 2021 to June of 2022. We did the Africans networking event every month where we did anywhere from 10 to 30 different businesses that talked about it. So we've had a lot of different businesses on our broadcast. We're going to do this one so other people can join us during the broadcast live and also online.
Okay. And that's what I'm talking about. They don't know what's going on, but they gonna learn, ain't they?
Better believe it.
So, Charles, what made you want to get into broadcasting? Like, how did you come up with this want to be in broadcast? What made you want to go that field?
Well, it started because for I'm going to say a very long time, not to talk about my age, but for a while I was told I need to be on the radio because I had a voice for it. I attempted to get in
Yes.
the radio and I found they were like, you don't have a following. We don't know you. And I'm like, well, they just told me I need to be talking on the radio. So I did not get picked to be on some of the great stations that we listen to. But then I was told I need to speak about it. And I saw that when we wanted to get advertising for our businesses, a lot of the budgeting was not there. When we wanted to get
Mm.
on different television or radio stations, a lot of our people didn't get the funding to go have that in their advertising. So I said, I'm going to start it at home. And I started with a personal company to me, which was Onyx Catering Company. And I talked about it. I got a few people interested in the food in Memphis, but I've traveled in marketing for 20 years. I went to another state and found out that I was the only black man around who did not know about a brother who got hung, beheaded, and put on his porch. And this was in Jackson, Mississippi in 2017. They told me, you better get out of here before dark. And I'm like, whoa, what's going on? I just came from Memphis. And they said, you ain't know? No, we ain't heard nothing about it in Memphis. And they said, yeah, man, they tell me about it. So you better get out of here. So my first thing was calling home like, hey, I might be coming back. My dad was like, well, the only reason you have to worry is the only one know. You better tell somebody. So he said, I told you go on that Facebook Live thing and just talk about it. I said, Dad, they
Mm.
don't know me. They told me they never heard me. And this is my father. He says, don't make me tell you again.
Mm.
Yes, sir. So I went on, I spoke about it, and as if you probably still didn't know, for some who haven't watched the show, that this even is happening in modern day. This is 2017. They hung this brother, chopped his head off, and put him on his porch, and it didn't even hit the news. Nobody said anything about it. It was hushed. So I spoke about it. And then, of course, a lot of people want to chime in. But I also experienced in 2017 in Memphis where we went without light, gas, and water for 2 weeks. FEMA came in. My hat off to what FEMA did do, but they forgot one class of people. Those who were receiving public assistance, they got a reload plus on food stamps. Those people who had their houses they owned, they got repair money. But for the class, they didn't give us a thing. And I was a middle class with a wife and 4 kids. So I said, hey, what about us? We lost food. We didn't get to work. And they said, well, we'll get to you. Nothing happened for us. And we had to recuperate. And I talked about that with my wife and children about how much recuperation I had to do. I had to travel to another state to work to provide for my family who lived in Memphis, just so I didn't have it, so we couldn't eat. We didn't have any assistance. I spoke
Right.
about that and I found out I'm not the only one. Plenty middle class people who were working, not receiving public assistance, didn't own a home, but we still was paying our taxes. Well, so they did nothing for us, and a lot of people felt that, and that's what made my following first grow. Because I talked about what we need to know. I speak now about financial literacy. I post things about everything from doing life insurance to buying real estate to the next black event going on to the party that we like to go to where the best places to eat. And I've been doing that since 2017, letting people know what we need to know about in the Memphis area, Arkansas, Tennessee, Mississippi, Jackson to Kentucky, Missouri, to the state of Washington, Chicago, Illinois. Shout out to my hometown where I'm from, but also where I'm at, Memphis, Tennessee. I've also been in West Memphis, Arkansas, Little Rock, so all over talking about us because we need to know what's important. And I'm going to give that one out. I like to drop diamonds. For those who didn't know, the most valuable resource we have out there is land. The one thing they ain't making no more of. Get you some, get you some. The way that we pass on generational wealth, life insurance. We don't look at it for the right thing. We look at it for a burial plan, looking for a retirement plan for your children. So when it does happen, because we all gonna pass on one day or another, when it
Right.
does happen, make sure you're leaving something for your children's children. And that's the way
Right.
to do it. Invest. I believe in investing in everything from stocks to real estate, property, and making sure we have life insurance for our children. Those type of things we didn't know about. We didn't get taught that, and they're still not teaching that financial literacy in our schools the way it
Right.
should be. I mean, they barely know how to balance a checkbook, but they end up getting student loans for $50,000. I don't know if I need to go that far, but definitely that's
Go
what gave
there.
me a passion. I do. I'm passionate about talking about our business. I'm passionate about talking about our people. I'm passionate about us learning about what we need to know so that we can create wealth for ourselves as well as our children. Creating a
Right.
business, something that'll be there something you could leave for your children. We do a lot of the, showing what we're doing in the club, showing what we went to eat. But why don't you give our children what they couldn't get from anywhere else? And that's that financial literacy that's not taught unless it's sought after. You have it or you haven't gotten it, start looking for it. If you have it, share it. I got to give a shout out to one of the groups I'm part of, and that's Generational Wealth Empowerment Network. That is one that I say it opened my eyes even further about to what we can do. Everybody talk about how hard it is, and we behind enemy lines. We dealing with all the laws that they got over here stopping us from getting it. We're playing within those rules, and you definitely can achieve wealth. I'm not saying I'm rich. No, I believe in riches when your grandchildren rich. So I got a long way to go. But I am starting those steps that my grandparents didn't know anything about. In fact, if you call their grandparents, they weren't worth anything. So as far as recognized here in America, so they couldn't get life insurance. They couldn't own land. But as those abilities became, where we became, even now in the Constitution, still not a full human being, but we're insurable. Think about this: money's been there, but our grandparents didn't know. So I'm going to say that with that, I can't knock them, but the more we know, the better we got to do. And now we're learning these things. I believe in us implementing them, sharing the knowledge. I definitely look at those tidbits I can drop from all the different real estate investors to any information that I fact check. I like to share it because there's different things we need to know about how to even operate once we have a business, the structure of the business that we have, what you should be building on, what you should avoid. So I put those on our broadcast. I get those on our page. Like I say, we play all day. But we talk about those things we need to know. I know about KG and her show. Power 99 might be catching on, but I know that the boss lady is boss all over Memphis. Her name dropped in place she don't even know. I heard your name when I already knew you in the background. When they said, I'm like, yeah, I know about her. So, those things we don't know about, it would hurt us. It's a lot of artists don't know about the boss lady. They need to, because I pay attention to what you do, not just what you say. So it's a lot of artists that have different management. What is your manager doing for you? Are they pushing you out there? Are they taking you to the next level? Because stagnation is no good. But the definition of success is constant growth in any one area. So if they're promoting your managers, having you continue to grow, that's the person you need to be on their team. So I said I definitely want to be on the boss lady team because I've seen some of your network, a lot of it at least, and I definitely want to keep in your circle. Thank you for having me on your show. I look at it from the other end. Somebody say, "Oh, you got an interview to do. Who you interviewing?" I said, "No, this time they interviewing me." And I'm like, I don't know. I run my mouth too much. I don't know how your time frame go, but I'll definitely fill up a show, and you know it.
Okay. Well, baby, we don't have, baby. You get on my show. We be on here. I do what I do because I want the people to know who you are because a lot of people don't know what's really going on in Memphis. So, my platform is to put spotlight on people like you and other people that's doing things in the city that people don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? And I know my little people been like, "Boss lady, why you ain't been on the show in a while?" Because I was on in Facebook jail, so I had to chill for 30 days. But now I'm out. I'm back in it. So but so we got this event December the 14th, you guys. Y'all need to come get some of these tickets for me and quit playing with me. They ain't number $20 because when you get to the door, it's gonna be $30. So get you some $20 tickets for you get $30 on the door. Wednesday be here for you know it. And it's from 5 to 8. So it's early in the day, so it's no time for you to get off work. Go home, change your clothes, and be at the award show. And then eat good. You didn't even got to cook that day. You ain't even got to cook that day, baby. Just come out and turn up and chill because it's going to be worth the wait. And then it's the first annual birthday awards dinner. So if I was y'all, I'll be there because I know I'm going to be there standing attention, full in the face, and y'all going to be fresh to death. So I don't know about nobody else, but I can talk about me. And with that being said, Mr. Charles Davis, what all do your broadcasting network offers to the community? Like, do you interview people? Like, what all do you do?
I've talked about some of the great spots to visit in Memphis, everything from tourist sites to food, but also some of the good things to go watch. Recently, we definitely collaborated with a play that was being put on called Daddy's Issues that was put on by Latoya Tennille Polk. It was something great, especially for a lot of us who have been in a situation of either they are the absentee father, as I've been myself, or they definitely have one who has not had a father in their life. if you're not one of those two, you know someone in it. And they cover some great heartfelt situations, and that's what I wanted people to know about it, get out and see it, so you can learn how to deal better with it. That was for me. I talk about it and say, but when I used to speak abroad, we'll call it, I would always say that when you first speak, realize you're the first one to hear it twice off before anyone else does. So this, although they put it on, speaking for it to be a play, and it was entertaining, it was funny. It also gave a lot of information of different situations and how to handle it. So we also speak about things. I don't know how syndicated, so I'll keep it PG. But a lot of our children that have went through traumatic situations,
I think his phone froze. But y'all know what's going on until he come back in, because he's gonna come back in. I don't know what's going on. But I do want you guys to know one thing is y'all need to go to CD Broadcasting, go like their page, go follow them. Also, his name is Charles Davis on Facebook and on Instagram. So y'all go follow him, see what's going on, keep up with the news, keep up with what's going on in the world, because he is on it. He keeping us posted and keeping us up on top of what's going on around the surrounding areas of Memphis. So like he said, he be everywhere with his broadcasting. He talk about everything on his broadcasting. So y'all make sure y'all go like and follow his page, because he do put a lot of spotlight on independent black owned businesses and artists as well, comedians as well, as you can see, promoters as well. Like, I just so happened to look at my voice in my inbox, and they told me I was nominated for an award, and I was like, what did I do? But it's just good to have people that put spotlight on you, even when you don't even think you worth the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? I just be chilling, but they put me out there, so I have to go if they want me to go, and I can go by myself. I ain't scared. I ain't scared, y'all. But enough of that. And I want everybody to know December the 14th at 5 p.m. we will be at the Avenue downtown for the birthday awards dinner, which he will be giving out awards that night. He will be serving dinner from 4 different caterers, even vegans. He gonna even have vegans food. Now, who gonna have vegans food at the awards show? And all you doing is paying for a chicken. You ain't gonna pay for food. Baby, y'all better put them kids and come on and get y'all some of this food, because baby, they not gonna play with y'all. You back now. He's back, y'all. He got it together.
better believe it. I tell you, my stream was still going good, but I've learned that sometimes we can talk about those situations they don't want us to speak about, and they are
gonna
still in
take you out.
control. So we got to watch it. Got to watch what we say,
Yeah.
but definitely cover those type of things on our platform, as well as learning different things in financial literacy, stocks, real estate. All of that is covered on our page. And you never know what we're going to talk about, but always we're going to talk about what we need to know.
Right. And I'm the same way. You never know what lie to come up out of my mouth. But baby, one thing about it, if I'm talking about it, it's worth being listened to. Because I'm not gonna waste your time, ain't nobody gonna waste my time, but I'm gonna speak on what need to be. I'm gonna say what they scared to say. Put it like that. Cause I ain't scared.
There you go.
I ain't scared. I speak about anything, especially how the social media always cut you out when you trying to get a message around to somebody. They love to put you in 30 days Facebook jail when they know you as a positive influence on the community. They want to keep you in Facebook jail. But I'm gonna let y'all know this time, baby. You can lock me up however you want, but I'm gonna get my message out. If I got to sit there and type it, if I got to sit there and record it and paste it, it's gonna get out. Remember that. I don't care who page I got to go on. I'm gonna be on somebody's page, but I'm gonna get it out what I need to say. You understand? That's right, child.
Speaking of that, so we got to do a swap out. I definitely got to have the boss lady on one of our broadcasts. I think I reached out to you. last year, but we were both very busy. I know how it can be, but we got to have you on for 2023. I don't care if it's your birthday week or just the week of, but we got to have you on there too, so people know about you just more. I know you have a great following, and shout out to all the people following today, those that are listening and watching. We appreciate you guys, because without you, we'd only be talking to each other, but we know you also share this with those people who need to know. And since we're not sure who needs to know what, I say share this in your
Right.
circles. Wherever you're at, share it, because you never know what part of that they needed, whether they were sitting there deciding to get life insurance or not, or whether they were wondering if they should keep running with their business, whether they wondering if it's anybody they can reach out to about their business
Right.
idea. You know, you never know what part of it they need, but everything in the universe works out if we do your part. Remember, every
That's
one of
true.
us, and definitely Boss Lady, you're an example of it, that you're here for a reason. And no one else can do what you got to do but you. They can try, they can come close, but they won't get it done what needs to be done by you any other way than you doing it. And that's why you're here. So everyone who has that thought, that idea, that business they want to go through with, do it. I tell people, be like that gym shoe. Just do it. You know, don't worry about none of that, but start on it. Whatever it is, start on it. The event that we're doing Wednesday, it started with a thought for what we going to do for my birthday. Now we have people all over the city
Right.
of Memphis talking about it, coming to the show. It's being broadcast, put on the radio. It started with just a thought. Same thing with my broadcast. It started with a thought. Hey, people say the voice is meant to be heard. I think I got a face for
Right.
radio, but they still like seeing me. I don't know. So I'm going with it. I say, all right, you know, so we talk about it, and now we're seeing a lot of people are jump on board. You'll see it. You got to first take that step out there, and you never know
Right.
who needed that push or needed to hear about it, whether it's reinforced for their business or it's a new business, or whether it's veterans. I've seen veterans that have reached out to me, and I'm like, man, I'm only in it because of you. And I'm still talking about Steve Harvey, Boss Lady, and I both shooting at you. We need you on our show because you speak very
Right.
well about it. We've seen a lot on it, but we like to see personal in our circle because that's inspirational. But I've seen some of the veterans out here who come to me and say, man, I want to work with you because you inspired me. I ain't dropping no names on it, but the fact that they said it to me made me say, you know, it makes a difference. But until you step out there, until you follow on that one thing that you're meant to do, until you find your niche, no one else is going to do it. And it's up to you to get it done. So be like that gym shoe and just do it.
That's right. You gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? You can't wait on nobody to hold your hand to do it. You got to go and step out on faith and do it, because you never know where it's gonna get you in life if you just do it. But if you don't do it, then you know it's gonna get you where you've been wishing and hoping and praying about. Just go out and
So,
do it. That's how I tell my artists all the time. Be consistent in everything you do and be determined to be better. Because at the end of the day, if somebody see you out here and see your motivation, they know that this is what you really want. Sooner or later, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna make sure you get it. But if they see you always talking about it and you're not doing it, then what they gonna say? They ain't doing nothing but just talking. They ain't gonna do that. That's all they've been saying that for the last 10 years and still talking about it. I ain't gonna talk about it. I'm gonna be about it. So this
got
is
it. All right, man.
this is how you already know. You just see me in action. I'm the bartender, the cook, and the doorkeeper. I don't play, baby. I don't need no tell you what I was doing. What I doing is all
I
cooking,
love it.
taking orders, fixing drinks, and getting the money at the door.
And didn't have to change hats. Just change. You even flipped outfits. I saw you change up, come back a different direction. I'm like, all right, then. Do it all, do it big though. I loved it. It was
Right.
inspirational for us putting together a show saying, while we trying to have somebody be a bartender, somebody cook the food, somebody get the dough. You know, some people doing all those positions, holding it down, and still come out shining for their broadcast. I'm not speaking to nobody else but the boss lady there.
I just know when it gotta get done, you gotta do what you gotta do. You can't wait on nobody. You know what I'm
Well, we
saying?
got
When you gotta do what you gotta do, you gonna do what you gotta do. You ain't gonna be wait. When you go broadcast, you ain't waiting on nobody to issue. You gonna go and do what you gotta do, because why? You know that what need to be done, so you can't wait on nobody to do nothing for you. I had to learn that the hard way, because waiting around on people, you gonna miss out. So baby, I ain't waiting
what
on
you say.
nobody. What you need, 2 shots of who, and what you need, 5 wings, and you finna get ready to come in, come on. and I'm walking on through without security. Look, without even security, baby, I'm in there doing it. I don't care. I just got to go. You know what I'm saying? But I so appreciate you coming through and you able to. We can chop it up. We finally got on here because I'm like, no, we got to get this together before the 14th. Now we got to let these people know what's going on so they can come on and get these tickets, honey. Because baby, I need my list. I'm bringing out the bedazzle that day. You hear me? So I got to make sure I'm right.
Y'all come on out, dress sharp, man. It's gonna be the best dress coming out in Memphis. We're gonna have some of the best comedians, the best food, the best DJs, all in one house on December 14th, Wednesday at the Avenue downtown, 5 p.m. until 9 p.m. Food is included. Everybody's VIP as long as you got a VIP ticket. Catch us at the door. It's gonna be $30 a person. Get your advance tickets for only $20. Reach out to the boss lady. You can also reach me at CDBROADCASTING.com. You can also catch me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Charles Davis, public figure. So definitely reach out, get your tickets because they are running out. We're in the final countdown. Hey, if we tell you at the door you can't get in, you might be streaming it for 99 cents. And then to see some of the show, but you're going to miss all the food and all the commercial breaks. So you might want to get it all in, get your advance tickets to the show.
Right. Don't be the one hearing about it. Be the one talking about it, what they tell me.
That's it.
Cause you know if I'm in the business, it's gonna go down, baby. We did not come to play, baby. We came to slay up in there, honey. So y'all better be getting y'all tickets, honey. I got 10 tickets. Well, I really ain't got 10, but I'm just gonna say, well, I got 10 extra tickets here. I got 10 tickets. Y'all can get them. Y'all need to get them by Tuesday. Because if not, I'll be meeting y'all at the door, selling them to you for $30 at the door. $20 before Tuesday. At the door, on Wednesday, it's gonna be 30. So I advise you to get them before Tuesday. By Tuesday. I'm just
Facts.
Facts. For real. So so you tell them how to find you. So what day do your show air?
We've aired, I'm going to tell you that we play all day means we do something different every day. If we're not going live, we're going to give you something you still need to know. I have skipped a couple days because I believe in resting and relaxing, or recreation, they call it. Realize taking your recreation is recreating yourself. So I've learned more to do some recreation. I love fishing. I do a little bit of gaming, but if nothing else, I love spending time with my family. Shout out to all my children, those who I've been around recently and those I wish I could have. You know, I love all of them, and that's our key. You know, you want to do something that's left for your children and their children. So I'm glad that we had some time with some of the children. I wish I could be with all of them. But we put all of them in one time, we'd have a party by ourselves. It's just that many of them. So I'm just glad to see those I can when I can. To all of my children, I love y'all and wish we had every day that we can kick it. But with that, I have been broadcasting any day of the week. You might see me go live. It's not every day of the week, so I'm not getting on your nerves. But I try to make sure when we do talk, we talk about what we need to know. So I ain't getting on there doing my hair. I ain't getting on there talking about my new glasses. The changes now. I ain't gonna talk about that. When I get on there, it's about something we need to know. So stay tuned, follow our pages, because when we get on there, it's something you need to know. I've seen so many people wish they had known about what we talked about before we talked about it. But now, once you know about it, you can either get in or drove on by. Because they call me the boat for a reason. I'll get plenty of information on it. You get on it when it comes, or you miss out on the boat.
Hello. So y'all know what that means. Be aboard. Or you gonna get left. That's all I'm saying.
Get your tickets, better believe it. We will be doing that annually, but this is the first one. So, we pulled all the stops out. We got plenty of fun going on from the beginning to the end. Somebody talked about how early we starting the food. I'm like, oh no, we doing food the whole time. It's enough for us to eat through the whole show, laugh through the whole show, drink through the whole show, listen to some music through the whole show. And we got hosts that's going to keep all that rolling. So we make sure we do everything big when we do it. And that's why we connected with people like yourself. I'm glad to have people like the boss lady saying, hey, I know, you might not know as many as I do, but I'm gonna work with you. So I appreciate that. For the others, I got to give a shout out to everybody who's participating in this event. I appreciate you all, everyone sharing, everyone connecting their family and friends, their supporters. It can't help but be a beautiful thing. So I tell you, the best thing we can do is what I'm showing, and that's work together.
That's right, because it's never a competition when we all winning. That's what they got to understand. It's never a
What you said?
competition when we all winning, baby. That's my logo. That's the way I live. I ain't in competition with nobody. At the end of the day, we all winning. So, you know, it is what it is, y'all. Just learn how to work together and we can be better, you know what I'm saying? And we can do more and we can reach more when we all come together and not against each other. So, you know, with that being said, y'all know what time it is. Honey, don't play with me. But later on tonight, Sister Odessa, we'll be live with the prayer line. So y'all get y'all prayers together. When I come back later today, I will be live with Sister Odessa. She got the prayer line open tonight. She got to talk about these co-workers. We got to talk about these co-workers in the job places acting like they ain't got no sense. And but starting next month, I will be back on Power 99, so y'all can catch me every Saturday from, I don't know what time yet, but I will be every Saturday. I'll be raw and uncut. So y'all be ready to get tuned into that show. Then as y'all know, I do Boss Talk with the Boss Lady Monday through Friday, or Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. My biggest day is Working Woman Wednesdays. So I'm trying to get all the women out there that's got things going on, your businesses and all that. Make sure y'all hit me up so I can put some spotlight on y'all. Because it's my Working Woman Wednesday show, and it's for spotlight for all my black queens, all my white queens, all my Asian queens, all my Caucasian queens, whatever kind of queen you is. You can be from England to Ireland. Just know the boss lady wants you on her show so she can put some spotlight on you. So with that being said, Mr. Davis, I appreciate you coming through, turning up with the boss lady of Memphis. Wednesday, you all know what time it is. 5 o'clock, people. The show started at 5. Don't get in there no 7 o'clock talking about the show just started. Be there at 5 so you won't miss nothing. Because if you miss something, it's gonna be on you because baby, we not backtracking and we not gonna start over because you late. We need you on time like it's free. So get there on time. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. And if you can't get no ticket and you can't make it, go and get that 99 cents. 99 cents to see the show because you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. And I'm telling you that from deep down inside, you don't want to miss it because it's going down December the 14th. I know right, Mr. Dave. You better tell me.
What you
said. Better tell her.
So happy birthday, all Sagittarius too. All the Sagittarius for that's whether you're November, December. You a Sag. Shout out to y'all because you all are loved by everybody. That's what we do. But you know, for every one of us, I appreciate all the signs that's coming out, all the connections, all the networking. I hope this is an example for all of us to see that we can do more when we come together than any of us can do individually. So let's continue to work together. I appreciate you having me on the show. Thank you so much, Boss Lady, for bringing me on.
Most definitely. I appreciate you coming. When you get ready for me to come for my interview, just set it up and let me know, and I will be there in my colors. You know, I'm going to come clean as usual. Just let me know when you're ready, and I'm coming through. Tell the wife I said, smell. But I see you guys Wednesday. Huh?
We got you. What that was, we got you.
Yeah. Look at God. I want to do it. Yes, it will. All right, then. It was nice talking to you, Mr. Charles Davis from CDBROADCASTING. Y'all make sure y'all tune in, go follow, go like, go subscribe, and make sure y'all help this black man reach his goal because at the end of the day, it's never a competition when we all win it and we got to work together in order to build together. Can't one person build no foundation if they the only one got to carry the bricks. We need somebody that gets the bricks, the concrete, and the water to help build this thing. Let's build this thing up, you guys, and let's do what we got to do. But with that being said, y'all already know it's the Boss Lady of Memphis, and y'all tune into Boss Talk with the Boss Lady and Mr. Charles Davis with CDBROADCASTING. December the 14th, 5 o'clock. We will be at the Avenue downtown. So make sure you come get your tickets from me or him. But you know, we got tickets. But by Tuesday night, the tickets go up. So have your tickets by Tuesday. Because I'm gonna tell you now, you don't want to miss it. He got vegan food, he got all kind of food. So baby, who? And is he giving out awards? He get out awards. You never know, you might be on the list to get an award, don't even know it. So I've asked you to pop up and pop out. And with that being said, Mrs. Davis, you have a good
Y'all
night.
have a good night.
And I enjoyed you. And when you ready, just hit me up. You already know the boss lady is everywhere, just like the air. So until then, you guys, we're going to see you guys later. And I'm out of here. Bye.